Hi. Um, this is me trying to look pretty. Um, Valentine's Day. Yeah, so I signed up for my new home group. It's official, I have a new home group, and I told people at my old now home group that that was my last night there. Got through it. In my head, I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might just do a fucking text message or whatever. But no, so they asked me, like, hey, can you do announcements? I'm like, for today? And they were like, well, no, like, permanently. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually leaving the home group. And they're like, okay, yeah, no, okay. Yeah, so that's official. I am leaving the group chat after I literally just got home. I'm leaving the group chat as soon as I stop recording this. Went to Valentine's Day dinner, got seafood, still burping up garlic butter. I feel fucking gross. But yeah, no, like, it was nice and warm today. A lot of the ice melted. I do feel like some weight. Do you feel like some weight has been kind of lifted? Because, like, I've been stressing about the home group thing for a while, and it feels good to kind of do that and get that over with and do it on good terms. And at one point, like, I felt really good because it was nice and sunny out, and, like, the weather was good, and I felt that feeling in, like, the back of my throat where it's like this, like, zinging feeling, and it felt good to feel that. I didn't get to cleanse my house. I went to all you can eat, and I took a nap, and I woke up and I felt like the acid. I felt gross. I still feel gross, but yeah, no, I am gonna do it tomorrow. I am gonna spend the day tomorrow just kind of like prepping meals for the week, cleaning, cleansing, because I want to do that for myself. Like, it felt good to get nice and, look half decent. Like, put in some earrings and stuff. But yeah, no, it felt like, I felt like it was the beginnings, especially after I signed up for the new home group, like, this morning. Like, it felt like the beginnings of a change for me, and I feel like I've been in this dark rut for a long time. And I know I keep referencing, like, November, whatever, because, like, that's when shit really, really went south at work. But, like, to be honest, I think I was feeling it before then. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that I really did need this change. I think I did need, I think, I think this chapter in my life has been closing for a while, and I think the starts of it started in, like, October, and I think that, like, I didn't really see it or didn't want to, like, acknowledge that I had to put in the work to end those things. Like, not put in the work, but, like, I had to tell, I had signed up for another group, and, I had to make the decision in my head, like, to get a new sponsor, and and just acknowledge, like, what do I want, because I deserve to be happy and to do things that feel right for me in my life, whether it's recovery or whatever. You know, and I'm still gonna, like, go to that group, like, that meeting, especially for, like, celebrations and stuff. But it does feel like a huge weight has been kind of lifted. I feel like it's a good fresh start. I think I needed that more than I thought. Because I thought I was gonna, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, okay, got that done. But sitting here crying and talking about it, like, I think it's been something in the making for a long time. And, I'm happy that I am finally doing it. And, I think things come in the right timing. And I think it's crazy, like, it just so happened, because, like, I always planned kind of, like, on leaving the home group when Tim celebrated, because, like, we had, I got speakers up until the end of January, and I didn't want to leave and, like, have fucking speakers coming, and I'm not part of the home group, and then there's 2 celebrations. Like, that's really fucking awkward to leave a home group and come back 2 weeks straight, and, for celebrations, and, like, I didn't plan, in my head, in my thinking, like, I wasn't planning, like, oh, it's gonna be fucking 56 degrees today and the ice is gonna melt or whatever. But it was, I just think it's really cool, because I've been talking about how I want the ice to melt, and I feel like it's never gonna melt, and I feel like it just has been, like, a hindrance in my life, and, like, for it to melt so much today, and then to, like, do that big milestone I've been talking about with switching my home group for the first time ever, and leaving the home group I've been at since I got clean, and, I don't know, I feel like things kind of lined up right. And, like, I'm crying, and I don't know why. I didn't expect to cry. And it's like, I'm so gonna see those people. I think it's just the weight of it being lifted, I think. And, like, knowing it's a fresh start, and knowing that I don't have to keep doing something that I don't want to do, because I knew it was time a while ago, and I think I tried to hang on. And the same thing with my job. Like, I think I knew that I needed to leave a long time before I was like, yeah, I need to go. And I wanted to try to hold on, because I don't know, but yeah, so yeah, but yeah, it felt good to look good. It felt good to get that done. Now, what's next is getting a new job. And I think, and that's the harder one, because I don't have a say in that. Like, I can apply all I want, I can reach out, I can do interviews and stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, it's up to whoever to decide to hire me. And I'm hoping on Monday to hear something. I'm hoping. I am really hoping. I'm really fucking hoping. I want, like, talk about something, doing something. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking go there at all. I don't want to go there. So I'm hoping that finally the endings keep coming and I can put in my 2 weeks at my work this week. That would be a miracle if I could put in my 2 weeks this week. I'm hoping. Because I think because I am ready. I'm ready to start a new chapter of my life, and I think that new chapter involves me. I know that this chapter in my life is going to be about self-care, taking care of myself and taking care of the things that I have, like my house, like, you know, learning how to like build routines in my life and stuff. I think that the foundations that I had built with my current job and my home group and stuff, I think that they weren't necessarily right. Like, I needed to take those steps in order to get to where I'm at. But with the sponsor I have now, and the home group I have now, with it being at Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., like, I feel like I can finally create a routine. So now I just need a new job. But yeah, it's a lot of releasing. But yeah, I wanted to share that and talk about that. I have egg Reese Cups with chocolate because I don't like regular chocolate. Yeah, and I'm excited because on the 24th, the 24th is the last day I have to read my fucking second step. So February 25th, I can actually start on my step 2, and I'm very, very, very fucking excited to start on step work and start on a step I haven't done yet. Like, going over step I haven't done yet. That'd be fucking dope. I'm excited. A lot of new things. A lot, like, you know, being in a new home group, starting a new job. A lot of new. It's a whole lot of new. And I deserve it. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna do. I know I haven't really done tarot until like yesterday, but like, I literally like took a break from tarot cards because like I was like pulling every day. Because I'm just searching for answers. I'm like, please tell me, when am I gonna get a new job? And I think that I needed to clear out these things first and do these things first. And I think it was really dependent upon my time, you know, when I was gonna do it. But I think like intuitively I knew like once Tim celebrated today, like, I wasn't going to be part of the home group anymore. So, you know, but timing, you know, the time, I think that everything happens in its own time. There was a just for today, and it was saying how God doesn't test us, God doesn't punish us, life happens, God stands with us, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't fully believe that. Like, I don't think I fully believe that. Like, I think that, yeah, life may happen, but I do think that, like, those things that happen where it feels like you can't catch a fucking break, I feel like it's not to test you per se. I think it's to, like, show you lessons. Like, how are you supposed to fucking learn if you're comfortable and shit's going fucking great and it's sunshine and rainbows? Like, how are you supposed to, there's no lessons in that. But I feel like when shit's going good, like, you need the bad to go with the good, and you need the ugly to go with the beautiful. Without the ugly, you don't realize how beautiful something is. Without the bad, you never realize how good it is. And recognizing that good, and I feel like that's like, I feel like that's part of life, man. Like, I think seeing good in the bad, and seeing, and I think seeing the good in the bad, and understanding that there's gonna be bad with the good, like, I don't know, I think that's kind of just life. And I think that it's just one of the many lessons that is in life. And but it doesn't change how much it sucks, though, you know. And I think that, like, no matter how much you try to, like, make it, like, push it and change it, you know, it's gonna happen in its own time. As much, because, like, say, like, I have been putting in applications, I have been looking at different home groups and stuff like that, but really, like, another thing is I overthink, so I think I know the answer a lot faster than I like to realize, and I think it's because I don't like, sometimes I don't like the answer, or I overthink the answer, and sometimes I just gotta fucking follow what my head and my heart tell me. Like, sometimes that, like, I feel like, oh, my heart's telling me one thing, I want to make sure my mind co-sign on my heart what it's saying, and I'm still sitting there overthinking shit, you know. And at least that's how I feel on the home group thing, because, like, I knew that I was gonna sign up for that home group, I think, because I was talking about it for a long time, and then now I finally did, and it felt good. It felt really good. With the job, I mean, like I was saying, like, you know, I have to sit there and apply and stuff, but, like, in my head, I'm like, I wish that bitch wouldn't show up to work, give me a fucking break, God, and and stuff like that, like, you know, being, like, trying to control circumstances except for what I was doing. Like, I was putting in the work. I kept going on these fucking interviews, not getting hired, but it was in its own time. But, like, I needed to interview, because, like, I wouldn't realize, like, I don't know. I think if I didn't go through this, then I think that I needed to understand how, I think I just needed to learn lessons at the place I'm at now. Like, I needed to learn those lessons. There's lessons there that about patience, about understanding that I am not in control of other people. I'm in control of myself, and taking, you know, constructive criticism, and dealing with fucktards perspectives on shit, and seeing how people can change over some pussy, and how dealing with a cunt, how it fucking sucks. But like being able to recognize that now, being able to see that. But yeah, a couple of things that fell out is the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. So this, I got this in my very first psychic reading, tarot reading, whatever, and it was like, this bitch has her fucking garden going on, bro, and even has a hobby. This motherfucker, she has a fucking hobby in this economy, like, you know, like look, she has everything that she could want. And that's what I always strive for. Like, I want this to be me. I want this. I want to have the fruits of my labor around me. And to even have the mental capacity, emotional, to have a hobby. And that's what I want. And to come out with the Lovers is awesome. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to say this is probably about balance and harmony in my life because of this. But, like, I don't know. I also think that maybe I could be projecting. I feel like, you know, maybe a love interest or something. I'm hoping. That'll also be nice in my new journey. Yeah. I really hope this week I get the call like, hey, you got the job. Here's an offer. Here's a verbal offer. Oh no. Oh! The Death card. That's fucking cool! The End of Cycles, my guy. The End of Cycles. I thought the fucking Three of Swords came out. I'm like, bro, what more heartbreak? There ain't no fucking heartbreak, son. Yeah, no, this week, there's a job that is an inbound coordinator, and I really, really, really want this job. It's in Owens Mills. I really want this job. And they said that a verbal offer, they're going to give out a verbal offer, and then, they're going to run a background check, and they said once they give you the physical offer, then you could put in your 2 weeks. I'm like, bet. Fucking bet. Okay. The Three of Swords did come out. So, alright. Alright. So I have the Tower, which is change. Which is good. This is what we're looking, even though it looks fucking terrible, dude. It looks scary. But like, change. This is change. And we want change right now. We are hoping, we're begging for change. Heartbreak scares me, because like, what the fuck is this? What does that mean? For what? Oh, and the Emperor. The Emperor is like masculine energy. I know that. And I also know that like masculine energy is the action of doing, you know, of giving and doing. And then the feminine is like receiving. So, yeah, the Tower, or it's heartbreak, and the Emperor. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It was so good. Oh, it's garlic butter. I don't know what that means, so. But the Lovers, this, beautiful, beautiful, in death, like, we want, this is what we want, yes. But maybe, right. But maybe, like, in order to get this, in order to get Death, Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers, so that, you know, I am going to be I'm going through this change, man. I'm going to be going through this change. We're going to read the cards. So it says, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression. I think it's grief. I think it's talking about when I finally put in my 2 fucking weeks. I think it's going to be a lot of dealing with the bullshit. I think it's going to be a lot of fucking bullshit I'm going to have to deal with for 2 weeks. With bullshit that I don't want to fucking deal with. And I think this is what I can feel that. But I think with the Emperor, so I'll read these two. Respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. I think with the Emperor, I think it's saying that, like, bro, you got this. You fucking got this, bro. Like, you got this. Like, I think I'm gonna understand, like, it is just 2 weeks. I just have to get through this 2 weeks, and my life changes for the better. And my life is changing. I think I'm just gonna have to stay strong. Like, I'm going to get with the Death and the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. I'm going to get here. But I just have to go through this last thing first. And I'm definitely ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to get this motherfucker over with, dude. Because I can. I can. Alright, let's see if I can get anything else. I'm sheepy. Oh. It's been a hard... 2026 has been a kick in the balls so far, dude. I will say, I wish I would have, like, taken a picture or even, like, did a video or something, but... So basically coming into 2026 on New Year's Eve, I did like a spread, and from what I can remember, I wish I would have took a picture or something. I was like, no, I got it. Basically it was saying that, like, the first season, so from January to March, it's going to be about learning lessons, and I think the Three of Swords did come up. I think it was about learning lessons and everything, and then I think spring, it was like things are going to be moving, and things are going to be changing for the better, and even though, like, there's still going to be things I'm going to be learning, and shit's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a lot more movement and feeling better than the first season. So that would be from April to June. And for the summertime, it was a lot of brightness. It was a lot of living life, feeling like I could live life, feeling like, you know, it was a lot of enjoying life. I can't remember what cards it was, but, like, I'm trying, like, so my memory is, like, if you tell me, if I look at a number and then you ask me what that number is, I need to visualize the picture of it. Like, I visualize what I saw. Like, I can't just remember the numbers. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, what color the cards were and stuff like that. And, like, basically, like, what did it look like? Because I use a mix of both. I use a mix of both of my tarot decks. But yeah, the summertime, the third season, from June to August, it was living free, being able to live life for the first time. I think is the feeling I got, like being able to like just feel freer, feel not so closed in and locked in this circle of swords, not feeling like I'm stuck in this bullshit. Like, I can live life even though it's like I may be living a conventional job or something like that. Like, something about living life in the summertime. And then September to November. I'm doing a roundabout about the seasons, by the way. I know there's 4 seasons in a year, and blah, 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 blah. You know how December's 22nd, whatever. You know, I'm trying to think of, like, you know, the different seasons. So, like, I could say September, but really could be, like, very end of September, even, like, October, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, and then, like, in the fall season, getting back into more of a hermit and kind of recognizing, like, and being more introspective and kind of going back into more of a, like, a rest mode and, like, kind of like, oh, like sitting and, like, recognizing the lessons that came even when shit was good and when shit was bad, like, kind of like looking back and recognizing, like, you know, like, my cups I may have had a couple cups flip and go and spill, but recognizing, like, I still have whatever cups behind me. I'm thinking of the 5 cups I know, but like, but knowing I have 3 full cups behind me, and it's okay, and I still have my cups, I can refill them. I think so. Yeah, basically, like, you know, this, I was like a little bit in denial, but, like, doing that reading for myself, I did know that, like, this winter was going to be a season of a lot of fucking lessons and a lot of just, like, keep my head down and fucking grind. And not work-wise, but more like preparing these changes that are going to be blossoming blossoming in the springtime. And then I am going to end on this because I'm going to eat my Reese cups and I'm going to take this makeup off. But yeah, so 8 of Wands. I've been getting the 8 of Wands so long. I've been getting the 8 of Wands for a minute, bro. But this means that this motherfucker's coming in hot. I've been getting this as well too. 6 of Cups. And I think this is reminiscing. And because I don't know. Like, something's coming in. Like, I feel like something's coming in hot, but, like, whatever changes that are coming in quickly, Like, I think it's telling me that I need to reminisce on the good parts too. Not just thinking like, oh, I fucking hate this place, but blah 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 blah. Like, what was the good I got out of it as well? Because like, it wasn't all bad, you know. And and I got the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and I love how, like, if you look, like, you see like all the you see like the little like greenery and stuff, and this, like, it's the opportunity is coming in. And then when you look at the Queen, she's holding that opportunity in her hands, and she is surrounded by this greenery as well, and she's like holding it and caressing it, and it's like she's cherishing it because she knows how precious it is. And yeah, and I'm very excited for this change to be coming in, for this opportunity to be coming in. I'm excited for this change, for this new chapter in my life. I know that tarot isn't like, you know, fortune teller fucking cards. I know it originated as like playing cards, but it definitely does help give a perspective on stuff, and it helps give me hope, and that's what I like. And I also, it's just a nice little hobby I like. So I like being able to kind of like read cards. So yeah. But yeah. I hope everyone has a good day, night, whatever. Whoever is looking at this, it could be me in the future. Be well. Yeah.